So we're continuing down the road to Old Halls Creek, and it's a corrugated road.
I know. Do we let the tyres down or don't we let them down for
Like
7
for 7 kilometres?
It's like, it'll take me friggin' 3 hours to pump them back up again.
I know, right? So we are going at 14 kilometres an hour. Just so Tracy can go to an old town and an old cemetery.
So we're coming down for a cemetery?
And an old town. It's
Ghost
an
town?
What's on the road down there? What's that? It's a floodway. Sorry, John.
Ghost town?
Well, there's a cranky old caretaker here, apparently.
Is it haunted?
I don't think so.
I need to graph my man boots.
It sucks being a boy.
Jesus Christ! I think we're going to have to freaking let the tyres down, I think.
This is fun. We're at Old Halls Creek.
3 hours later.
Yeah. This is the site of the first gold rush in Western Australia in 1880s. I think it's around 1885. And
Look at my hand there.
that's a good idea. Flies are bad out here. Now, they've still got a lot of, well, not a lot of the old buildings. There is some old buildings, the walls are still standing. And they've covered the old post office here with awnings and stuff to preserve it because of the harshness of the environment out here. So it's all behind these walls. It's like an old fireplace there.
Down layout. Gee, that's a big box.
The building on this site was designed in 1888 as public offices, first served as a post and telegraph office, with a courthouse, detached kitchens and stables. It was built in 1889 using mud bricks, sun-dried bats, corrugated iron and locally sourced white gum timber. It served the district's needs until the new town was established in the early 1950s. People later took all the reusable building materials from the old town, leaving all those mud bricks exposed. Now only these remnants.
Oh, there's a fireplace through there.
Oh, and there's something over there too.
There's a fireplace through there.
The Commonwealth Government disposed of the old post office in 1954. The Taylor family purchased the ruin and this land in 1977. Hey, gorgeous.
Hey.
We'll go around the back of that building.
On the back of it. I hope the guy that made these fly net things was a millionaire, because geez, he deserves every cent of money.
They're bloody brilliant, aren't they?
Every freaking bit of money. Realise there's actually no shade around this building. The sun must be directly above us. There's no.
No, there's not either.
It's not casting.
The sun is directly above us, John.
Yeah, but it's not casting any shade
At all.
Oh, another fireplace there.
That's the fireplace we saw from the front. I thought
over
this
there.
one there.
Oh!
Oh, okay. All right. I thought I'd be able to see a bit more. Anyhow, all around this town, there's, well, this ghost town, really. There's no ghosts, John. We might go down there to where all those plaques were, hey?
Yep.
There's stairs. We're going up old stairs.
Flagpole?
Fire's been through here too. So all through the town, there's all. Oh, look at this glass broken. There's all these
That looks like actually old bottle glass.
stone monument things. Kimberley Hotel. Well, there you go. Lots 45 and 44. Accommodation, lot 43.
Tell you one thing though, the service isn't very good. Where's the freaking
Drink.
the ushers or whatever they call them?
Bartenders might be, John. So this is the Kimberley Hotel.
Take our bags in.
Oh, for accommodation.
Yeah.
Oh yes, John.
Quick today.
Oh, this is so fast. So here. Oh, here we go. Look.
Oh, here we go.
Hang on.
Hang on.
If we walk up all these stairs.
Up these steps, yeah. We'll walk down first.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's we're pretending. Okay. We'll climb up these stairs in loving memory of Robert Richard Smith, 13th of the 10th of 1900.
I think I've seen someone over there. It might have been a ghost.
13th of 10th, 1900 to 11th of the 8th, 1953. Loved husband of Violet May, loved father of Bob, Margaret, Joan and Dahl, loved son of Maggie and Dick. The Smith family at Halls Creek, 1908 to 1954. Okay.
Still feels like the wastelands, just saying.
It does. So this is the hotel here.
Right.
Here, we're in the hotel. Oh, we just had a drink, didn't you know? So all those stone monument looking things are where all the buildings stood, John.
Yeah. Very interesting, isn't it?
So you can actually see the original floor here, look.
I believe this was a bustling
Town.
metropolism.
Look.
What is it?
Metropolis. That must be the original flooring there.
Yeah.
And what, you reckon that's something original?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So you can stay out here in like a caravan park or something, isn't it? What is it?
It's not a caravan park, John. There's a campground out here.
That's what I was trying to say.
It's $10 a night. On Wiki Camps though.
The reviews aren't very good on Wookie Camps.
They're very bad. The caretaker is not very nice. Anyhow, let's go for a walk around here. If you want to know more, check out Wiki Camps, apparently. Alright. What is up here?
This is actually a really good test of this DJI because so far the heat's just not affecting it, eh?
No. Okay, this is the Old Town Hospital, John.
Wow.
Oh, can hardly even read that.
I believe people scratch it up, eh?
So it's the Carnage Expedition Centenary. That's really slack, people have scratched all that up. And then up here, there's another, like...
Pretty grand entrance.
It is a grand entrance.
They put it up high to catch the breeze. Oh, look at the floor.
The original flooring.
How flashy is that?
Up the stairs. Kangaroos have been up here.
Oh, you get a nice breeze up here. Oh, look at
Wow.
this. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Hey. It's hot. I'll sit on that one.
Oh, that's so hilarious. Okay. So this is where you go through to camp here. It's called the Lodge Old Town, but it's also public access to the cemetery.
Well, you said there's an old town and a new town?
Yeah, so this is the
Not
old
new
town.
New
Not
town.
A new town, a new Halls Creek and an old Halls Creek. But this is going to take us up to the cemetery as well. There's a memorial to the Royal Flying Doctor Service for Reverend John Flynn about the man called Jimmy Darcy. That's cool.
So this guy, invented it, did he?
Reverend John Flynn invented it. Jimmy Darcy was the gentleman the reason why he did it. Jimmy Darcy was a stockman working on Ruby Plains Station, approximately 75 kilometres south of Halls Creek. Jimmy fell from his horse while mustering cattle and was seriously injured. Just going to stand in the shade and read you this, and then we'll try to find his grave. Friends took Jimmy by buggy to Halls Creek, with the journey lasting 12 hours. There was no doctor or nurse in town. The local postmaster, who had a little bit of medical experience, realised Jimmy needed more medical attention, so he telegraphed Wyndham and Derby. But doctors in both towns were on holidays. They then telegraphed Perth, and using Morse code, Dr. J. Holland diagnosed Jimmy with a ruptured bladder. He needed to be operated on immediately. or he would die. So the postmaster strapped Jimmy to the table, and under instructions from the doctor, with no anaesthetic, he operated for over 7 hours. Complications set in. By the time the doctor arrived, by means of a cattle boat and to Derby, and then 555 kilometres in a T-model Ford, Jimmy had passed away. It was this event that inspired Reverend John Flynn to establish the Royal Flying Doctor Service. Jimmy Darcy did not die in vain. Did you find Jimmy Darcy?
Oh, James Darcy.
Yep, that would be him, James Darcy, and they called him Jimmy. So here he is here. Sacred to the memory of James Darcy, who died at Halls Creek, 22nd of August 1917, aged 29. So that was a quick look at that cemetery. I didn't want to hang around there too long. I could hear that caretaker and he does not sound pleasant. So we're going to go back down to the car, and as we're driving out this place where there's a few more monuments that we're going to stop at along the way out. It's interesting to know there was a bustling little township here. And gold rush, hey.
I know, it's just amazing how thriving this little place would have been.
It is.
And how do they find gold out here? Like,
I know.
Does one person just come out looking for it, and then the word gets like... There was no internet or anything back then, so how did they get the word out?
Owl? I don't know.
Even people from
pigeons?
Like, people from China that used to come out for gold mining.
So how did they find out?
Get back to overseas, and not only China, like all the different countries came over to mine
gold, and up at Lightning Ridge, they were mining opals, and a lot of Chinamen came out there. Like, how did they find out? Pop it in the comments below if you know the answer to that, because it would have taken a long time for a boat to get back over to where they...
Carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeon? Maybe so. I don't know. Anyhow, let's just go back up this road, John, and we'll stop just a little bit further up where these other little memorial things are. Alright, John's going to leave the car running, and I'm just going to have a look at these last few memorials that are here. A lot of them have been, like, somebody's come along with rocks or something and bloody etched them, and you can't read them properly. Can't read that at all. Alright, let's try over here. Nope, can't read that either. The butcher shop's up here. Early 1930s. Butcher's shop built by Jack Skeen. Here's your monument. Butcher's shop. Back onto the DJI Osmo action. It is like 40 something degrees out here. Our phones went so hot they turned off. This has turned off. It just turned off on me just then, and the top of it is hot, but I'm not sure if it was the heat that turned it off. But so far we're liking this DJI. It's doing what we need. The only thing I have trouble with is when I do the cemetery walks, the screen's small, so I can't read the headstones through the screen, so I do a lot of cemetery stuff with my phone. Yep, can't read that one either. Oh, I didn't walk down this track, John, and there's a big hole in front of us, I think.
And one down the side too.
Oh,
that's all right.
Okay. It's not that bad. It's like it goes like that. Oh, it's like that.
As usual, never looks that bad.
I know, right? Seriously, my beautiful caravan looks so old now. It's dirty, it's got trees under it. Oh, it's a mess. But anyhow, that didn't look as bad on the camera, I'm sure, than what it was when we were coming down it. I'm just going to say, Halls Creek Old Town, to be honest, interesting, yes, but it's don't come down at this time of year. It's extremely hot. I'm sweating and it's dropping in my eyes and stinging my eyes. But I wouldn't stay in that campground, even if I hadn't read those wiki camp reviews. I had really bad vibes in that campground, didn't you?
Yeah, you started screwing me up for something too, eh?
Yeah. So, yeah, I wouldn't stay there. But I was saying that...
I don't think anyone would stay there after looking at it anyway. It's
no. The town's
you're
interesting,
pretty much just waiting for John Jarrett to come up, eh?
I know, right? Wolf Creek. We're close to bloody Wolf Creek Cater, so...
Well... It's Spiel, we can't get out there because the road's just pretty much
at Wolf Creek. We
bad.
were going to do Wolf Creek, but the roads are just too corrugated and it takes like 4 hours to get there and then 4 hours back.
I paid all that money to bloody get the John, what's his name?
John Jarrett to come out.
Yeah, look-alike to come out and scare
John
you.
Jarrett wouldn't do that to me. I like him too much.
No, the look-alike would.
Oh, right, okay. All right, let's go back into Halls Creek.
That's pretty, eh?
It is pretty. We've just pulled off on the side of the road again, and this is called Caroline Pool Gravesite. So here must be the gravesite of Caroline Pool. There's no information about her. So I'm going to have to look that up and see if I can find any info on Google and get back to you on that. But this is actually a rest area too. So who is Caroline Pool? Let's see if I can find out. A little further down from that gravesite, you can camp here as well. I think it was like 1.1 kilometres down from the gravesite. It looks pretty unlevel though. Oh, there's a few level spots. Hang on, I'm just flicking around to show you. Has got toilets. Now, as far as I can read, the riverbed's dry.
You wouldn't want to park your car too long because they'll steal your bonnet and use it as a friggin' sign.
I know, they use bonnets for everything, don't
We
they?
should drive down there.
No, we're not driving down all those ruts. No way. No way.
Get a bit of flex up. Let's go down. We'll just go down, turn around and come back.
No.
Huh?
No, John.
Why? Let's go to the off-road caravan.
No.
Let's do it.
So last night we stayed at Mary Creek Rest Area. It's a pretty nice spot, hey?
Yep. No crocodiles.
No crocodiles.
Bit of water in there.
Yeah, and had a nice thunderstorm come through last night. Lightning thunder. It was
You love thunderstorms?
Awesome. This was
Beautiful.
the place to be. I'm not. It's really hot now. We're just about to leave, and I'm not going to go for a walk around. But there is toilets here. There's dump point here. Haven't seen any bins yet, but we haven't driven out, so not sure.
I think there was when we came in. I think, or that was the last one. Oh no, anyway.
There's a picnic table up there.
Yeah, picnic tables everywhere.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh,
That guy's
okay.
over there's camping a picnic table as well.
Oh, righto. All right. So this one I found on Camps Australia book,
Big thumbs up.
and yeah,
Two thumbs up.
they had a tick. That's why I thought we'd come, and it's really worth the tick. The bird life here is amazing.
2 hawks, look at them.
Yeah, I know. Look at them up there.
I think they're coming to get you. They normally circle their prey.
And I reckon in the wet season, this creek or river
would be amazing.
Oh,
but you've got to come in through a causeway, so you've got to be careful of that as well.
Yeah, there is a causeway.
So if that water was up, you'd be stuck in here, I reckon.
Yeah. John was hoping with the thunderstorm last night.
Oh, the rain last night, it woke me up and I thought, we're going to get freaking bogged or something.
No. All right, I'll just show you this river, creek. Hopefully you can see that water, and I imagine the water comes up at times up there, but absolutely stunning place to stay. Okay, on to our next free camp. We'll see you when we get there, and hopefully I remember to film it this time. So John's in charge of the keys for the caravan to open all the bits and pieces up, the toilet.
I really don't know what I've done with this. I'm swirling.
Anyhow, he took them out of the caravan this morning and said, I'm putting them in the car where they belong. And he's lost them. Did you open any of this up with him? The chair was in there last night.
I took it out. The orange juice. That's why I took it. Yeah, when I went out, you saw him interrupt me, I think.
How did I interrupt you? You came out, you got the orange juice, you put it inside and you came back out again. These keys have all our keys for the caravan on it. He loses these keys constantly, absolutely constantly, and then he's going, where did you put the blue keys? And now he's all stressed and yeah, can't find the keys. Lucky my set are all neatly labelled and hidden in the caravan, so he can empty the dump point and then we'll have to see. But anyhow, by the way, this camp area has got 2 dump points. First time I've ever seen that. Okay, so I've just spent the last 20 minutes in the heat retracing our caravan steps all the way back to the campsite, up and down, looking around. There's bloody... No, stop, John. There's friggin' reptiles everywhere that I'm...
Yeah, they're everywhere, I know.
There was.
We were friggin' dodging, mate. We opened the caravan door up this morning and friggin' there was 3 salt waters in the fresh.
No, I'm not talking about crocodiles. I'm talking about friggin' water dragons. And you know how I feel about water dragons.
Look at the sweat.
I don't care about your sweat. He is going to send me to friggin' drink. I said to him, did you check your pockets? Yes, he said, I've checked them.
Why did you check them?
You must have distracted me. I said, I did.
Distract me when you know you did. When I'm doing something, you can't distract me. No.
John,
Right.
Tell our viewers what you did.
Well, I didn't lose them. I put them somewhere safe. And when you put something somewhere, when you put something somewhere safe, you always sort of misplace. I wouldn't say lose them, you misplace them for a couple of minutes. So I put them in the glove box. So I know what you're like. You tell me, don't put them down there. So I put them in the glove box. I wouldn't, because normally they go under the console there and we can't find them. Like the
Can I just explain something to everyone? When we got this caravan, we got 2 sets of keys and they're in a bundle, and we separate them to 2 separate bundles. And I said to John, no, they shouldn't be in a bundle of keys. We should separate each key and label them like
and you did that. That's
tunnel boot.
That's your keys. That's right.
All that. And John goes, oh no, I'd prefer mine all in a bundle. Right?
We'd have to walk in the caravan 100 times.
He loses the friggin' bundle, so he loses the whole bundle of keys. So lucky Tracie to the rescue, and I have all my keys all lined up nicely.
I had exercise to do for us. That's what I planned.
So John, what are you going to do from now on? Did you tell me? Tell the people the truth. What are you going to do?
Keep the generator full. Because last night you needed it, eh? You were friggin'... Just as we pulled up here, she said, oh, get the generator out.
He's deflecting. No, John... What are you going to do about keys from now on? Did you tell me?
The keys are there in my pocket.
Stop. Come on.
What? I'm going to keep them in the console from now on so I don't lose them.
Everyone doesn't want to hear your bullshitting. What are you going to do?
When I use them, I'm going to put them straight back in there so I don't lose them. What?
What are you going to do with them?
Okay, I'm going to use the ones that Tracie put up on the wall separately.
Because Tracie is
no.
what?
Because she was right. Okay, what's that, a cow over there?
Thank you. That's all we needed to hear. Let's go to the next campsite.
Well, that didn't think we'd have cliffs just so off the
road.
It was flat.
How did that work? It was flat to drive in
I know.
here. But we're on
Obviously,
a cliff.
Obviously it wasn't.
So that campsite we were just at had a dump point, but it had no hose in it, and we're just driving along. We're probably about 60 or 70 k's away from the campsite, and John mentioned that there was no hose, and I remembered about this place on Wiki Camps, and it said it had a dunk point.
No hose.
But there's no hose. We're going to wash it out. But look at this.
I think the views are better on the other side with those people.
This is unbelievable.
Pretty cool.
Yes, look at these picnic areas.
And there's shade, doesn't matter where the sun is.
I find, what, 1, 2, 3, 4?
You know what I find over here?
In Western Australia.
The sun is always above you.
I know,
It doesn't
weird.
throw. It doesn't throw.
Doesn't
it
throw
doesn't
shadow.
throw a shadow or anything.
But Western Australia, I tell you what, their road conditions are awesome.
Oh,
their rest stops are
so
awesome.
Much better. So much better. That's pretty cool.
That is beautiful. So this one's called Gumban rest area, but it's got an N on it, so N-G-U-M-B-A-N, the Gumban rest area. And you can stay here overnight. Imagine the sunset, John, over there. Or over there, whichever way the sun goes.
You need to know your directions.
I don't know my direction.
It's that way.
You know me, I tell you to go left and I mean to go right, so...
All the freaking time. And I say something, you freaking get shitty. Like,
is that a woman thing? You go left, go right.
all your daughters are the same when I was teaching them to drive. I say, go right up here. They go, what are you doing? You said go right. I said,
Oh.
anyway.
Anyhow, but this, amazing. Even if you come like we have just for a quick look.
Yeah.
Wow. Next stop is for fuel. And that will be
Where's that at?
Fitzroy Crossing.
Fitzroy Crossing.
Yeah.
Fitzroy Crossing just sounds nice, doesn't it?
There's something, I don't know what there is in my head about Fitzroy Crossing.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah. We've left Fitzroy Crossing and we're heading towards Boab, but since we've crossed the Western Australian border, it's been smoky skies. So much. But have a go at this smoke.
It's burning out of control over there.
Yeah.
I said this car's really sealed well because once you put that window down, I could smell that smoke like it was right next to us. But here,
but all on your side, it's all been burnt out.
Done.
Yeah, this is incredible. So So the next rest area we've stopped at is called the Giant Boab Tree Rest Area, and that there is a Boab tree. Very good wiki reviews, and we were going to stay here the night, but this smoke, can you still see it? I'll just turn. I think it's far enough away that it's not going to bother us, as in the fires, but the air is so thick and hot, and that we just thought it's only 2:30. John feels like he can drive a little bit longer, so we're going to move on another 100 kilometres to the next rest area. Yeah, but this place looks good. If you wanted to stop,
Pretty impressive Boab.
that's a pretty impressive tree.
Shame people.
Look at all the etchings on
Yeah,
there.
no, it's a shame. I was about to say shame on that.
But did you see the big hole in the tree, John?
I stuck my head in there. It's full of toilet paper.
You're joking me. I don't know if people would have heard you say that. There's a big hole in the tree. Where are you, John?
Just here. It's full of toilet paper.
That is so disgusting. We'll
Yeah.
show you the big hole, but I'm not going to stick my camera inside now because full of toilet paper. That's disgusting.
It's quite a big area in there. You can actually put a bed in there and have a sleep.
There's a lot of these trees along this way that they're called the Boab prison tree. And stories go, in the old days, the police used to stick people in there as like a mini prison when they were transporting
There's
them.
so much room in there, you just don't realise.
Is that what that smell is, that someone's been pooping in there?
Well, there's toilet paper in. I didn't really
Alright, I'm not going there, but
study what was in there.
there's the hole. You can see how they can lock people in there though.
Yeah, it's like this really huge room.
Don't stick your head in there again, old John. Ugh,
You could actually put a bed in there and lie in there.
that's crazy. And you can see this little knot on the tree. When you stand back, kind of looks like a fist.
It's like a fist. That one.
But look at all the etchings people have put in the tree. Trees have feelings, people.
Please don't do that.
Don't do it. Like, it wrecks the bloody tree. But anyhow, this is an impressive tree.
It's huge.